Welcome back to Exercise Control. Today I'm going to take you through another one of my favourite exercises, the dip. The dip is one of the fundamentals of being able to handle your own body weight, and it can support muscle development in your lower pec, tricep and shoulders. It also supports good core strength and stability overall. The reason I like the dip so much is because I think you should always be able to deal with your own body weight, be able to manage your own body weight, be able to lift your body weight in any scenario. It's one of the fundamental key factors to being functionally fit. So let me take you through how to go about doing a dip. So if you're not overly confident with dipping, one of the ways you can work up to what I'm doing now is by using resistance bands. So I'll show you how that works. You take a resistance band, I think red is the strongest. You'll know, have a look in your gym. Your gyms will have a number of these. What you can do is that you can link the red band across your dipping bars and let it hang loose, allowing you to put your knees up on top of the band for support. So I'll give you a little shout of how to do it. And what this does is it takes some of the strain out of doing the dip, takes some of your weight off, and allows you to do the dip a little easier. If that's too loose and it's not providing you enough support, then what you can do is that you can increase the tension of the band. To increase the tension of the band, you can just loop it around again, loop it around a third time if need, and then on the other side, do the same process. Do a couple of loops and then push back down to even out the band. And you see, the band's a lot tighter. What that means is that the band has a lot more tension in it and will lift you a lot more readily than it was when it was slack. So have a look at that again. Move it along the bars, place up on top, and yeah, that's a lot easier now. A lot more tension in that band. To get up on top, as you saw, you don't need to necessarily be able to do the dip itself. You just need to be able to jump up on top of it and land in the band. So that's the band done. Once you've got to a point of being comfortable with the band, you can then start to move on to your free dips, i.e. no band. To move on from the band, what I'd recommend is being able to do maybe 10 to 15 reps with the band and then move on to doing unsupported dips. Once 10 to 15 supported dips feels easy, move on and start doing the unsupported dips. Your goal is to be able to do 10 to 15 dips unsupported for 4 sets. That's what you should be aiming for to really achieve a true level of functional fitness. So let's have a look at how that looks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nice and easy. So I'll take you through the motion of the dip itself and how to achieve the best out of your dips. If you want to ease yourself into it, you can always jump up into it to get yourself into the starting position, or if you just want to push yourself up into it, do a bit of a half dip, and that's fine too. Once you're in that top position, I'll show you what you need to do. Up into the top position, lower yourself down, and you want to get as much range of motion as possible so that you stretch your pectorals and be able to stretch also your tris, and then push up out into it. And as you can see, my core is engaged to keep me stable, and my triceps are now in tension to keep me in this position. So let's do that again. Down for the pecs, up for the tris. Down for the pecs, up for the tris. That way I'm getting both of these at the same time in one exercise. I'm also feeling it in my shoulders for stability throughout. Once you're in a position where that's easy, you're achieving the 10 to 15 reps for 4 sets, then what I'd recommend is increasing the weight. You could do this easily by introducing a dipping belt. So here's my dipping belt, nothing fancy. You can get this on Amazon for probably about 25 to 50 quid. Can't remember how much. And this will really aid in the strength gains you can achieve through dipping. So let's have a look at how the dipping belt works. Simple enough. shove it around your back. What I like to do to give more security is loop it through this D loop. And that gives me tension from the very first point. From here, take a plate such as this, loop it through. What I like to do is I take a knee, and then that gives me the ability to easily link on without having to lift the weights at the same time. So then link on to the other D loop, and that's nice and secure. Feels nice and tight around my waist, the support's good, and then I can give it another go with a heavier weight. So now what we've got dipping is my weight plus the 10 kilograms, increasing the difficulty of the dip. So let's try a couple. Nice and easy. Where do you go from here? You can increase the reps or increase the weight, whichever one you want to achieve. The higher the rep range, the more hypertrophy I'd suggest. The lower the rep range, the more strength gains you're likely to achieve. So for me, it's been a while since I've been doing any dips, so I'm gonna have a little play with it, see how high I can go. Let's see. I'm not gonna be doing a 1 rep max, but I'm interested to see how this shapes up as a benchmark for my overall performance. So let's go up, try another 10, that's 20 kilograms. Hopefully I won't fail. Again, push up the half rep. 1, 2, easy enough. Definitely means I can go up. Another 10 kilograms, that's 30 big boys now. Get the benefit of the half rep, whoa. 1, 2, easy enough. Up again, I think. That's 40 hanging loose now. Let's see how this one goes. Just be careful of the pinch. Sometimes the belt or the chain can pinch your legs. Just be careful of that. Let's see how this one goes. Feeling confident. Don't know if I am. Nice. That felt good. There we have it. That's the dip in a nutshell. One of the best exercises out there. One of my favorites, and definitely one to incorporate into your workouts in the future. It is a fundamental to functional fitness and one of the key aspects of workout regimes such as CrossFit and anything functionally fitness based. It will improve your pecs, triceps, shoulders, and significantly increase your core strength too. Definitely one to add to your repertoire. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.